At Blue Bunny, we test to make sure our mini treats are crunchy and mini. Thor! Oh, beautiful.
Sorry.
So, does it feel mini enough for you? Approved. Blue Bunny, we make fun.
Это без имени продакшн.
I am Butch Loxon. I'm a Los Angeles-based artist who creates skull masks and performs.
A world without electronics. Talk about a culture shock. Watch this.
There's a time coming when people are going to have to learn again how to build and operate machines that don't require electricity or fossil fuels. So then I suddenly went into a different place in a vision, and it looked really desolate. And I saw tools that had been just discarded there. It looked like some kind of really raging fire had swept through the area, and some of those big metal tools had actually melted together and become totally useless. As I continued to walk, there was a pile of computers, totally useless, no electricity, no grid, no internet. And then I saw cell phones on the ground, and I heard the Lord say again, a day is coming when all of these things that you've become accustomed to are going to go away because of the power grid, and you will have to learn to trust in me, and you will have to learn to do things in different ways.
A world.
You have no understanding of what this information contained in this Bible really is all about, who wrote it, and when it was written. The Bible wasn't written in real time. The people in the Bible didn't write the Bible. The disciples were illiterate men. If you went to seminary, you would know that. I've studied all the seminary texts. They were illiterate. They couldn't even read or write. So who wrote the text? Who wrote Timothy? Who wrote all these books? The first book was discovered, well, the first text was discovered in caves around 100 AD. It wasn't even a book, just some text in some jars being pieced together. 100 AD to 900, that's modern times. And what was on the text? They had handwritten copies from ancient Sumerian tablets, from the Mahabharata, from the Bhagavad Gita, from the Epic of Gilgamesh, from the Tibetan Book of the Dead, from the Egyptian Book of the Dead, from all these other texts that already had been here, from the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. That's where all this information comes from. You have no understanding of what this information.
I don't know if you know this, but if you study Dr. King, everybody knows I Have a Dream. His last two speeches, his whole message changed. He's like, man, I messed up. He's like, I started off pushing for equality. That turned into us pushing for acceptance. And then once desegregation happened, we forced our way into everybody's community, and we abandoned our own communities. And so his last message, he was like, hey, if we collectively put our money together, we'd be like the 9th largest country in the world. Take your money out of this bank, put it over here, get this insurance company that's black owned. 12 hours later, he was assassinated. So that's a powerful message. I don't know if you know this, but if you study Dr. King.
Here's something you don't see every day.
While he was talking to this lady, he sensed something was wrong. This terrifying video was recorded in Delhi, India, showing a woman traveling on a bus. When the bus conductor asked her where she wanted to go, she remained silent. Upon closer observation, the conductor observed her closely and noticed that the woman had no head, which she was trying to hide. What's even creepier is that the woman had no shadow. The bus driver was terrified, immediately drove the bus to the police station. However, when they arrived, the woman had mysteriously vanished without a trace. So what could be? Let me know your thoughts on this. While he was talking to this lady, he sensed something was wrong. This terrifying video was recorded in Delhi, India, showing a woman traveling on a bus. When the bus conductor asked her where she wanted to go, she remained silent. Upon closer observation, the conductor observed her closely and noticed that the woman had no head, which she was trying to hide. What's even creepier is that the woman had no shadow. The bus driver was terrified, immediately drove the bus to the police station. However, when they arrived, the woman had mysteriously vanished. He thought this was his dog until he realized something was wrong. A creepy video uploaded to the internet shows a dog staring intently at its owner. The owner then gives the dog some instructions, and the dog seems to understand that something is wrong.
Let me see. I'll know if she's my dog. Merlin, sit. Turn around. Turn around. Lay down. You're not my dog. My dog don't know how to do no fucking trick. The fuck? Call 911.
Most of the views believe this is a skinwalker. So what could be? Let me know your thoughts on this. pilot landed the airplane and he noticed something wasn't quite right. This chilling incident occurred in Bangkok airport. The video shows people walking across a bridge towards the arrivals section. Everything seems normal, but the pilot observed carefully and was left terrified. We can see that the bridge was not connected to any airplane. So, where were these passengers coming from? Many people believe this is the ghost plane of flight MH3. While he was playing with the street dog, he felt something was off. This creepy video was uploaded by an unknown person showing him playing with a street dog at a traffic stop.
Please just try and get back to your owner, okay? Like, there's a road right there where people go really fast. See, like that car right there? That could have killed you.
As he turned to the right, the dog mysteriously disappeared from view. What's even creepier is the dog's reflection was not visible in the side view mirror. Many of the viewers believe this is while he was talking.
The poster flies off the whiteboard, startling the teacher and students. The teacher pins the poster back up, but the bin on the floor moves slightly. The students notice and mention it to the teacher, who refuses to acknowledge what's going on. The bin moves again, and this time the teacher glances at it. Then, his heavy table slides out. Everyone in the room senses something isn't quite right. Suddenly, an object flies off the table and across the room. The poster flies off the whiteboard. Ricky's wife, inquisitive, seeks confirmation of a presence, and a bone-chilling moan resonates from the corner of the room. Ricky, driven by curiosity, approaches the source, only to be confronted by the sudden and terrifying visage of an entity lurking behind the clothing. Horrified by this sight, Ricky and his wife swiftly flee in fear. The viewers of Ricky Velasquez were left sleepless, as the horrifying figure concealed in the darkness led many to believe it was a demonic entity summoned through the Ouija board. On an empty street in the dead of night, a man can be seen walking home alone. However, as he steps under the streetlight, a ghostly figure of someone or something emerges behind him and appears to slowly follow him down the road. But what do you think? Is this a ghost captured on camera, as Oigarden claims? Or is it simply an elaborate hoax? Sheriff Paul Begley accidentally captured a creepy moment during a live sermon that had thousands of followers. This creepy moment, which was accidentally captured, left viewers terrifying.
They're dealing with the Word of God.
Pastor Paul Begley opened his Bible on his desk. As he did, a crucifix on top of his bookcase fell forward and landed on the floor. Pastor Begley and his followers believe this was a sign.
Oh, what the crap? Is that a guy? What the frick?
What the fuck?
What was that?
He's walking creepy.
Dude, that was a skinwalker. What?
Follow him.
I videoed it.
While filming a beautiful landscape, a large, mysterious creature is seen running between the trees. The people filming suggest
this terrifying video was posted on Instagram and everyone was shocked to see it. The video shows a hospital security guard was talking to two children who were not visible to the camera. The guard gave the children balloons and continued on his way. But what happened next was truly horrifying. This
most terrifying videos you ever seen. A man booked a hotel room and found a secret door in the closet. He opened it, and what he found was terrifying.
What is this? What is this? Maybe it's some kind of service box. What? Is this a smuggling tunnel? What is this? What the fish snatcher? Let's see what's going on here. This is crazy. This is a hotel. Let's stick it all the way in. instead. What the fish snatcher?
So, what do you think? Is this a skinwalker or something else? Let me know your thoughts.
3 people who exposed government secrets. Number 3, Mark Felt, Watergate. The Watergate scandal is the only scandal in U.S. history which forced a sitting president to resign. President Nixon's involvement in bugging the office of his rivals was uncovered by an FBI agent, whose name wasn't revealed until 30 years after the scandal, as Agent Mark Felt. Number 2, Daniel Ellsberg, Pentagon Papers. Another scandal involving President Nixon. Military analyst Daniel Ellsberg blew the whistle on the U.S. government's war in Vietnam. The war was incredibly unpopular, and Ellsberg's leaks showed that the U.S. government knew it could not win it, but they still opted to fight. Number 1, Edward Snowden, NSA leak. Snowden worked as an intelligence contractor for the NSA, and found out that the NSA had set up surveillance programs which invaded the privacy of American people through phone call tapping. He leaked these secrets to the press. He exiled himself in Russia to avoid capture. 3 people.
Police officer body cam footage from Georgia shows a car flying through the air after driving over a tow truck ramp. The car was traveling at high speed when it hit the ramp, and it went airborne for over 100 feet. The car landed on the other side of the highway, crashing into another vehicle. The driver of the car was seriously injured, but they survived the crash.
While filming the beautiful weather from the rooftop of a building, he unexpectedly captured something terrifying. At first glance, the roof appears to be empty. However, if we zoom in and slow down the footage, we can see a creepy, ghoulish face peek out before it ducks away from sight. The question is, who is this person peeking out on the rooftop of the museum?
Sykes were enjoying a relaxing evening at home when their bed sheets suddenly flew off their bed and into the bathroom. Juan cautiously approached the bathroom to investigate, but as soon as he entered, he was forcefully slammed against the wall. Seconds later, Nicole was slammed against the wall as well. Juan rushed to her safety and fled the bedroom with her in his arms. Their home security camera was still recording, and it captured the bedsheet moving on its own. Then, 2 slanted, glowing eyes could be seen peering in through the window. The mirrored cupboard in the bedroom began to violently shake, and the couple fled down the stairs in absolute fear. A couple of paintings flew off the wall and a chair was knocked over. Then, the TV crashed to the floor. The couple could be seen fearing for their lives while trying to get the front door open. What do you think? Let me know your...
Most creepy videos caught on camera. A ghost hunter was investigating an abandoned building when he heard a scary noise. He followed the sound to the end of the room and saw a creepy ghost standing in the doorway. But what happens next is downright chilling.
Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ah!
Most creepy videos, most terrifying videos you've ever seen. This creepy video, uploaded by an unknown person somewhere in India, shows a girl being possessed by a paranormal entity. But what happens next is truly terrifying. Most terrifying videos you've... This terrifying video was shared on TikTok and everyone was shocked to see it. One of the men appears to be involved in a lively conversation with an unseen entity, but there's no one there. However, upon reviewing the CCTV footage, he was terrified to see that no one was there. Here's what happened next. terrifying video was shared.
A mysterious figure in a white dress with long, wet hair appears behind three friends in a pool. The figure disappears as the friends dive into the water. The pool staff and CCTV footage also do not show anyone wearing the same clothes. TikTok viewers are horrified by the video, with many commenters saying that it could be the spirit of someone who drowned in the pool. But what do you think happened here? Did aliens visit Michigan in 1994? On March 8, 1994, over 300 people reported seeing a series of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, in the sky over West Michigan. The sightings were reported to 911 and were also observed by police and a National Weather Service radar operator. The Mutual UFO Network investigated the incident and interviewed dozens.
Most chilling videos you ever seen. In the video, a woman finishes her work late at night. When she arrives home, she is about to open the door, but suddenly this happens. A woman was trying to open her front door, but suddenly she was slammed against the wall. She was pushed down the stairs and left unconscious. She shared this entire video on Instagram. But what do you think? Is this a paranormal activity that haunts her home? Or is it something else? Let me know your thoughts. Most chilling video. The Simpsons predicted the end of the world. In 2005, The Simpsons released an episode called Thank God It's Doomsday, where Homer uses math to predict when the world's going to end. He comes to the conclusion that it's going to be 3:15 out, and that it's this year. At the end of the episode, Doomsday can be watched on Channel 23, which a lot of people think the show was subliminally suggesting was 2023. And this is coming after The Simpsons has had other predictions that came true, like Trump being president or even Disney buying Fox. Personally, this feels like a huge stretch, but what do you think is going to happen in today's? Let me know your thoughts below. The Simpsons predicted the end of the world. In 2005, The Simpsons released an episode called Thank God It's Doomsday.
This scary footage was uploaded to the YouTube channel Love to Investigate. This scary footage was uploaded to the YouTube channel Love to Investigate Kaylee. A group of explorers visited an old abandoned mental asylum and claimed they were not trying to capture anything paranormal. However, when they watched their footage back, they were shocked by what they saw.
The bathroom again. That's pretty cool, that is. Smells like an hospital in this part, definitely.
As they film down the corridor, their camera briefly captures a mysterious dark figure standing by the door at the end of it. The question is, who is it? When the camera pans back to the spot, the figure disappears through a solid wall, leaving the question unanswered. This scary video comes from the ghost hunting channel, Sean Austin Music and Paranormal Investigation. Sean and his friend Eric visited the Letchworth Village Asylum, which is known to be incredibly haunted. However, the pair decided to investigate the side dormitory instead of the main building, and this is what they captured on camera.
You don't have your fucking phone. I don't have a light.
Smart enough to not touch it.
The woman.
Hey baby, we're Huggies, and we can't wait to meet you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Back to the channel, everyone. So let's get ready to get you guys a message for whoever this message is for. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, so we got childhood sweethearts. This situation goes way back, collective. So this is involving a childhood sweetheart or someone here from your childhood. Okay? This situation goes way back here. All right? There may be some type of divorce or separation here that's taking place or that may take place here. All right? What's the message here, Holy Divine? Okay, so we got secret convos. There's some type of secret conversations here that's being had about you Someone having secret convos about you, secretly hiding conversations, sneaking to talk on the phone, email or text or etc. collecting. Okay.